Hey everybody, I'm Evan.
I'm Grayson.
And today we are going to be participating in this mid-year board game tag thing that has been going around, started by Rolling Reggie over at the Rolling Reggie channel. Basically, it's just like, it's 8 questions, kind of asking about the first half of the year. Mm-hmm. And we're almost to exactly the first half of the year. A few days away. So I figure while your mother's at Origins and I got home from work early, we could do this. So let's do it. Okay. So the first question is, what is your favorite game of the year so far, I suppose?
My favorite game would be Frosthaven, which is like, it's a very fun campaign game that we play every Saturday.
Every other
Saturday. Yeah. And we've been getting pretty far. I just retired my character, and I've played a game with the new one, so it's been pretty fun.
Mm-hmm, indeed. All right. So my favorite game of the year so far is going to be Harrow County, and I have the fancy edition with the little strap and everything. This is like an asymmetrical. What do you call it? Like a skirmish type game where it's like one side versus the other.
Yeah.
But you can play up to 4 players. But I think primarily it's a 2-player game.
And then there's the 3-player version.
Yeah, we have played a couple of times at 3. It's still pretty fun, but I think ideally 2 players is the best way to play this. But it is a heck of a lot of fun. All right. So the next question is, what is your most played game of the year so far?
Well, it's Frosthaven, because as I said, we've been playing it every other Saturday, so...
Yeah, you have 10 plays with that.
Yeah.
Not getting the box back out for that? All right. So, my most played game of the year so far is, well, and guess what? It's Harrow County again, because I played this 11 times. You've played this significantly less.
Yeah, I've only played it like 4 or something.
But maybe more than that. But I play this. I've played this quite a number of times over Skype with my friend Liz at Long Distance Gamers. So it works really well over Skype, especially when you're doing the 2-player version. But we actually did play the 3-player version over Skype too. So this is my most played game of the year. 11 times. All right. So the next question is, what is your biggest surprise of the year?
Mine will be actually Sagrada Artisans and the fact that I won the campaign, which I never win anything ever.
Well, that's not true. What?
It's not common.
So why was this such a surprise then?
Because I don't normally win things.
That's not true. You win stuff all the time. You win more. You definitely win more games than me.
Maybe.
I feel like you were dominating in this. Like you won.
I kind of did though.
Like you won almost every time, I think.
I don't think I necessarily won, but I kept getting stars at least.
Well, that's all that counts, right, for the end of the campaign. I feel like you won this game by a lot almost every single time.
Did.
Like some of us had pitiful scores compared to yours sometimes.
So
I don't know why that's such a surprise.
I mean, it wasn't a surprise that I won, but it was a surprise that I ended up winning from, like, the start.
That you constantly did so good at that game?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Fair enough. All right, so my biggest surprise of the year is I'm going to pick a weird one because, I pick weird ones. And this is a game called Moody Bear Kingdom. This is a game that I had to have someone contact the publisher in Thailand to actually allow them to sell me a copy of this game. So it was a hard game to get because getting games from Thailand to the United States is difficult. But I wanted to check out a couple. And it's got like this cutesy bear artwork. It's kind of like silly. However, it is a heck of a lot of fun. So like there's like factions and you don't know which faction you are on. And then there's like one person that's not on any faction and just wants the other factions to lose. So, so it's, I don't know, there's something about it that...
It's better with more people.
Yeah, probably the max player count, which is 5, is probably the best. That way you have...
Because with 3, it's kind of like...
I agree with that.
Because with 5, there's guaranteed 2 people on each team.
Yep.
Well, 2 people on the normal teams, and then there's always the one person.
Yeah. So I don't know.
There's always the one person.
That's correct. So yeah. So
with 4, it's okay because sometimes you don't have a teammate, which kind of sucks.
Right.
So.
Right, but you're basically just trying to get gems into your the proper colored gems into the hands of the teams of the person you're on, but you don't know all that at first, so you kind of got to figure it out as the game goes.
And there's ways to do that with cards.
Yeah. So
and the other person just wants the black hole to appear.
That's correct, and ruin the kingdom. But so this was a shockingly amount of good time.
It was.
I don't know. You're never going to find this. You're never going to be able to track down a copy of this, probably. Yeah. But look. This was my biggest surprise of the year because of how fun it was. Because you never know, and I never know when I'm ordering these games from countries that, like, where would you get this from? Where would you see this? How would you know? But very, very good. Anyway, so the next question is, what game's art or production impressed you the most this year?
Mine is going to be Botany. It's a great fun game where you go around collecting these like flowers and getting them back to like your home, and it's a great production because like there's these awesome flowers that
the art
that are all like
it uses like public domain
good.
art, but they sourced a lot of really good
and
pictures.
Also there's like a lot of like funny events.
That is true, but again, I don't know that has to do with the production of the art.
But the production of the cards are really nice.
Yeah, I think it's super fun to play. However, I don't think it's a perfect game. But I think the production is very good.
It is very nice.
Okay. My pick, so I know everybody's been picking Castles of Burgundy for this. But again, I'm going to pick a weird one. And that's going to be Halloween 2. I think the everything about this is good. They created all new art for this. This is one of my favorite movies, of course. So I had to buy this. It has like these metal like weapon bits, and like there's like standees for the player pieces, but they're like cool pieces of art. I think all the art is great. However, the game is pretty terrible.
Yeah,
it's a very low effort.
You move across the board.
Unfun.
You get the weapon, and then you spin the spinner and lose to Michael Myers.
So the game sucks. But however, production very nice. If the production was not as good as it was, I would probably I would get rid of this immediately. But because it's cool, because I like the way it looks, and I think they did a good job with the production, I'll be keeping it. I know this company is continuing to put out games based on horror movies, and I don't want to get burned again. However, they're putting out some that I actually want to check out, and they're not just a roll and move game, so I'm on the fence. I don't know.
Wait, did you think this was going to be good?
Okay, so I didn't actually think this was going to be good. I thought it would be kind of fun to play and have fun with, but when, like you said, when like it comes down to like a spin, and then you lose, and then you're out of the game.
You spin and you get to fight again like 30 times, and then you get lose.
Yeah, unfortunately, it sucks to play, but production's great. Okay, so the next question is, what game do you most want to get off your shelf of shame?
Mine is going to be Sleeping Gods, Distant Skies. Yeah, we've had this one. Not for that long, but we haven't been able to play it for a while.
I know we haven't even opened it yet.
Yeah, it's still in like the shrink wrap. I can't wait to play it because I had a lot of fun with Sleeping Gods, and I can't wait to play that again. But again, that's probably going to be a while due to like the 20-hour limit, the 20-hour like time stamp.
That's the problem. Is we have to block off a large amount of time to be able to get through one of the campaigns,
which normally means like a holiday that happens only like 3 times a year.
Right, so we have to have the right conditions to be able to play it, and unfortunately it has not come up for this game yet.
Yeah.
I agree. That is a good pick, but my pick is going to be my most anticipated game of this year, and that is Atlas Lost. This is the game from Tatsuka Cho, and it's tactical games, not Uchibikoya on this one. But I think Uchibikoya did some of the pieces for this one. But anyway, it was my most anticipated game. I know there's like a lot of like tech tracks and stuff, and everything looks really good inside this box. And I don't know, we haven't gotten to play it yet. So hopefully sometime relatively soon. All right. The next question is, what game from 10 plus years ago did you discover this year?
So mine is going to be Castles of Burgundy.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the special edition, which did not come out 10 plus years ago.
No, but
the game itself has come out 10 plus years ago.
Yes.
It's a really fun game, and I enjoyed it a lot and got really lucky at the end.
I think I would agree with this. I had never played it before we had this edition either, and it is a heck of a lot of fun. I think it does live up to all the years of hype. Right? Because I know a lot of people, this is their favorite game.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, cool. My pick is actually City of the Living, which is a reprint, not really reprint, but new version of a Reiner Knizia game.
Like a reskin?
Yeah, it came out in 2013. It's called Prosperity. Originally, I had like a generic like city building kind of theme where now you have zombies trying to invade your little city. I think it was pollution in the original one, so you had to like manage pollution. Here you have to manage the zombies at the gate.
Yeah.
I think this new theme really does this justice, because you really feel thematic when you're building these buildings, and there's zombies trying to get in, and you got to try to manage them. I worry that it might get a little samey after too many plays.
I see what you mean.
Because you're going to see all of the same tiles every single time.
I kind of used like a similar strategy and just kind of won both times.
Well, like I said, because there's no variability in the tiles. There's variability in the order that they come out, but you're always going to see the exact same building tiles every single time.
There's no there's no variant tiles you could
correct
choose.
So I guess maybe that makes it a little more strategic when it's that way, because you know what is going to be upcoming and what might work best, and you try to get it before everyone else or whatever. But as of right now, we've played this a few times and we've had a really great time with it.
Yeah.
All right. So the seventh question is, which anticipated releases are you most excited for the second half of the year?
So mine's going to be Tales of the Arthurian Knights, because it's like 16 plus years at this point, I think.
I don't know if it's that long, but
it's been like way too long.
I know.
And because Arabian Nights is it's like a really great storytelling game, so I can't wait for like finally the sequel to come out after like way too long.
So I can tell you, I feel pretty confident that this one's going to come out because I have actually pre-ordered it.
Oh.
It is available for pre-order on WizKid's website. So I'm feeling pretty good about that one coming out this year. And finally.
Even though it takes a while, we don't have to take 20 plus hours to play it, though.
No, but it's like a good solid night of adventure. And I know they streamlined some things in this one, too.
So it should be quicker?
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see.
So like the clunky stuff.
I'm also looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
And then my pick would be one that have my fingers crossed is going to come out. However, Trick or Treat Studios is known to take their time on getting things out, so it may not actually make it out this year. And that would be the House of a Thousand Corpses board game. Because I really like what they've been doing with all their horror games. City of the Living was also a Trick or Treat Studios game, even though there was no IP attached to it.
Yeah.
But the IP games that they've been doing, I've all really enjoyed all of them. So, and this one is one where you get to play as the bad guys. So, like, you're the Firefly family, and people are coming into your house, and you have to, do horrible things to them.
I don't think I've never seen that.
You have not, and I don't think you should anytime soon. Maybe a little less than appropriate.
Okay.
Okay. So, then the final question is, what's your favorite, or your personal favorite video that you've posted to your channel? Grayson?
The final ABC video, because it was a long journey to get to that.
I agree. It was a 3-year journey to get to that.
And it was a great final video.
Yeah, so where we had a bunch of our friends, we asked a bunch of our friends to submit clips, and we went through the alphabet that one final time.
Yep.
With the help of everyone else, and I think it turned out really great. And I had a good time putting it together, and I had a good time, assembling that and
actually and finally finishing it.
It felt good to finally finish it. Yeah. See, I would have picked that, but I knew you were gonna pick that. So So, my favorite was the review of Tangleweed that we just put up. So I guess I'm officially a board game reviewer now, because that is the first official review video.
The weird game.
Yeah, and it's a game that nobody's ever heard of, and nobody even really watched that video. It's got like 20 views, because nobody's heard of this game, right?
It's a fun game.
I agree, it was fun.
There's definitely some, like, beginning strategy to it, too.
Sure, but, again, I think I'm going to pick that as my favorite because we should have more reviews coming up soon, and this was the first one. I think as far as like reviewing and explaining things, I think we'll only get better. So if you haven't watched that video, please watch it. It's got 20 views. All right. So I guess that wraps this up. Everyone else has been tagging other people, but I don't think I'm going to tag anyone because...
I don't know if there's anyone left to do it.
Exactly. Everyone else has either been tagged or has already done this video, so I think we're just going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess, well, we'll see you on the next one. Bye everybody.